Hello again, everybody. It's Jay at Ball with Blue Jays Maple Syrup, and we're in full swing now. The maple syrup season's going, and there's going to be days that are freezing or there's sap's not running, and there's always stuff to do. There's always stuff to clean. There's always stuff to prep. But on those days, like even Wednesdays, date night, where I don't do any maple syrup antics, what I want to do is I want to have some stuff actually ready for you guys. So we're going to still talk about, maple syrup throughout the entire season. So today, what I want to show you guys is some of the safety equipment that I have on hand at all time in the Sugar Shack. So just something that you guys want to keep in mind, as far as safety goes, because again, like I mentioned in a couple earlier posts, I'm very, very passionate about safety. I like to make sure that nothing's going to burn down or I'm not going to get hurt myself. So let's take a look at some of the safety equipment that I have in my Sugar Shack at all times. So probably one of the most important things that you can have in your Sugar Shack is a fire extinguisher, because yes, we're dealing with a lot of fire, a lot of heat. Things can possibly get out of hand. So one of my number one things that I have for my sense of security is a fire extinguisher. Also, I have these two red buckets, and these are my oh crap kind of buckets. They serve three purposes. One, they're full of water. So if I run out of sap or I'm going to possibly burn my pan because the level of sap's gotten too low in my pan, I can dump water in to salvage the pan. Two, they're my oh crap water. If I need to throw it in the evaporator real quick, if the fire extinguisher doesn't work, I can put the fire out. And number three, I actually use them for working out. So when I have a little bit of downtime, I do shoulder shrugs with them and do some workouts, because again, this is a very physically demanding hobby and I want to make sure that I stay in shape throughout the entire season. So a few other pieces of safety equipment I have is a pair of just kind of all-purpose gloves. I use that for splitting wood. That way I don't cut my hands. I've got this pair of Miller welding gloves that I use for throwing wood into the evaporator. I've got my rubber gloves that I use when I'm dealing with the acid. So I've got my safety glasses and my breathing apparatus for that as well. I also use this when I'm cleaning the bottom of the pan, which I'll show you guys inside the firebox, because it does get creosote built up and ash, and I have to scrape that off with a wire brush. Don't want to breathe that stuff in. Duct tape, you can always never have enough duct tape. Why do I have that? Because sometimes holes get, in the tarp. I need that for those. Or if I do by accident cut myself, I've got a pile of rags. I can wrap my finger or wrap whatever up in duct tape to try to slow the bleeding down. So again, you can never ever have enough duct tape. So there's your quick little safety post. Again, this is the kind of stuff that I keep in my Sugar Shack at all times. Just for that sense of security in case something happens. The fire extinguisher is very important. The oh crap water buckets are really important, not only for the fire's sake, but also too, if you run out of sap, you can pour that in real quick and kind of kill the boil, but keep your pan from burning. So yeah, again, I really appreciate you guys' time. Appreciate you watching this post. This is the kind of stuff you guys are going to see on those days where there's nothing really going on during the maple syrup season, especially on Wednesdays, again, because that's date night. And I love my wife very much, so I want to make sure that I spend time with her during the season, because I do get blinders on a lot of time. But again, my name is Jay Ball with Blue Jays Maple Syrup. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.